What's up, everybody? It looks like I'm live. I think so. Am I live? Can anybody confirm it? Can you hear me correctly? That kind of stuff. Okay, let me quickly send out some Discord messages, and then we'll start a little bit later. All right. Well, I sent the Discord messages. I sent it in Telegram as well. How's everybody doing this Tuesday? I'm still a little bit still have a little bit of a cold. What's up, everybody? Oh, we already got 50 viewers. Welcome, everybody. Welcome if you're new as well. Is the sound alright as well? I think it's alright. It's the same settings as when I'm live. Alright, what we're going to do, and you can see this as well. What we're going to do is we're going to check out the inflation rate live. It's the inflation rate. I saw some people talking about about some talks of the Federal Reserve, but that's not this week. This week it's only the inflation rate. It's the CPI. Inflation rate, and then some sort of a speech, which doesn't really matter, I think. And then tomorrow we'll have the retail sales. That's still going to matter quite a lot. On Thursday we'll have initial jobless claims. On Friday nothing, and then next week is maybe even more important. Next week on Wednesday we'll have the interest rate decision. So that's March the 22nd, and a press conference afterwards. But there's no press conference after this one, and the result of the interest rate decision next week depends on all the economic numbers coming out this week. So including, perhaps it's the most important one, including the inflation rate, including retail sales, including initial jobless claims. These events will all have an effect on the markets. So trading this week is going to be incredibly difficult, but I'll still try after this at least. Yeah. No, the CPI data is in 6 minutes. It says. If I'm wrong, then this website is wrong. And I've used this website for quite a long time, so I do not assume that. All right, let's go over what's about to happen. So inflation rate, in general, if you know economics, a high inflation rate is bad. And a good way to kind of remember is, well, what is better for you? A low inflation rate, right? Otherwise, your money is getting worth nothing in the next 10 years. So you want a low inflation rate, lower than expected in this case. The previous one you can see right here, and we're really looking at the CPI and the inflation rate year on year. So comparing the inflation rate from March last year to this year, that's way more important than month on month. That's just January to February. There can be a lot of fluctuations in that. And then it is expected that the inflation rate year on year for March is 6%, and the core inflation rate is 5.5. If that's higher than expected, that's bad, because then we will probably need more interest rate hikes, which is bad for all the asset markets. If it's lower than expected, that's good, because that means that the inflation rate is dropping down. It's good for you, it's good for crypto, it's good for stocks. So that's kind of, that is, no, Mario, there's no live talk. Let's see, last CPI reaction was complete opposite. That's true. That's very true. Last CPI, when was it again? Somebody know from the top of the head? I think the last CPI was February the 14th. Well, not really. I mean, the last time, February the 14th. Oh no, it was opposite. Yes, I don't know. Last time was very weird. Just to be honest with you, it was. It seems like institutions were still buying, but last time. I give you that was very weird. It could be the same, but it's if you take a look at all of the inflation rate numbers in the last couple of months, most of the time it was when it's lower than expected. And again, expected for the inflation rate is 6%. Expected for the CPI is 300.86. Usually if it's lower than expected, it's good. If it's higher than expected, that's bad. So we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait for it. I have to be honest with you. I have opened a short trade from 24,900. I would not advise that, but it's I don't know. I just thought it was funny. So I shorted from right here. So we're in profit a little bit. I traded it on futures, so there the price is a little bit lower. I traded it on Bybit. So there's a little bit lower. What I'm going to do is that when the inflation rate is almost coming, I'm going to put the stop loss at my entry, so that there's no risk. All right. So it's yeah, I wouldn't advise it. It's very risky, but nonetheless, I thought it would be fun. Who knows? What if this is the top, right? If this is the top, if the inflation rate right now is just higher than expected, we'll probably drop down all the way to 23,500 at the very least. And there's a potential that will then just start going into a downtrend again, to be honest. Because right now there seems to be quite a lot of optimism as well on economic circumstances around the market, but I don't think it's confirmed yet. You could, for example, also see that the dollar strength index fell down massively without a very good reason. I mean, economic numbers and events in the last 3 weeks have basically pointed both ways. It's in 2 minutes. Altcoins react more dramatically. Initially, no. Initially, Bitcoin and Ethereum react the most. But eventually they will react more. But it's that initial reaction is most of the times it's more volatile for Bitcoin. We'll take a look at another Bitcoin chart as well. Let's see. Oh, this is a beautiful chart. This was some research that I did. I think it's interesting, but not for now. Here you can see against, all right, we're going to take a look at the 15-minute time frame. You can see that the last half an hour we have been pretty flat around 24,750. It's almost happening. I think it's 1 minute, a little bit more than 1 minute. You'll see the countdown. I'm going to zoom in a little bit for you. Is it better visible right now? I think so, yeah. Right? I think this is good. Is the market gonna increase? Who knows? Nobody knows. Yeah, we're going to find out. AI coins, that's a different story. AI coins also have a little bit. All right, I'm going to quickly put the stop loss of my trade at the entry level before I get liquidated. But it's almost coming. It's the market is going up a little bit ahead of it, the couple of seconds ahead of it. It's 28, 29 seconds more. It's always nice. It's always nice to view it live, I think. And you can actually see this earlier than I can, but because there's a little bit of delay in the stream, unfortunately. I should have thought of that earlier, but in the link you can check it out, but it's probably too late. So when you're watching this, the market has probably already moved. All right, in 1 second, 0 seconds, what are we gonna get? Oh, the market is dropping right now. Core inflation is, all right, let's see, here it is. This is month on month. Come on, give us the numbers a little bit more quick. CPI is lower than expected. That's good. Core inflation rate is just as expected. So we're going up. CPI is lower than expected. That's pretty good. And inflation rate is just as expected. I'd say that's bullish. I would say that's bullish. And it's also, yeah, my trade is out. It hit my entry again. Yeah, we're going up quite a bit. Here you could see, wow. All right, well that's, dollar strength index is reacting negatively to it. Yeah, Bitcoin is reacting, it definitely is. We're trying to break out. Here you can see the other chart. We're trying to right now break. I think, to be honest, I think we're going up to 26,000 because we're just so bullish. Look at this. The last resistance is 25,250. It seems like we're breaking above that. It seems like we're going up to 26,000. Honestly, there's this resistance around 25,300 is strong, but it's all right. We have officially hit the highest level we've hit since the beginning of the bear market. Congratulations, everybody. Or since the Terra Luna crash, at least. Yeah. It's we're going up 25,500 right now. It's well, I guess the market is bullish again. I guess it is bullish again. That's good to see. Dollar strength index. Dollar strength index is actually very interesting because that has actually never really turned bullish since we did not break above the 382 fib. But we're going to stick with Bitcoin. Right now we've retraced below 25,250. But it seems. Please tell us about the inflation sooner. We're watching it live. What are you saying? I do not have the numbers before anyone else. But yeah, so CPI was lower than expected, and inflation rate is as expected, whereas the sentiment in the market probably was that it perhaps was higher than expected. So that, together with the CPI being lower than expected, is very bullish, and that's why we're probably going up to 26,000. Yeah. Will it hold? It's a good question whether this bullish momentum will hold. I think so, to be honest. I mean, perhaps we're going up like this. I mean, just as I said, I think we're going up to 26,000. So from there, we might find some resistance and drop back down, perhaps even spike down all the way towards 24,000. But eventually, I do think right now that we have returned to a more bullish state of the market. A lot of the bearish momentum we had in February, and definitely at the end of February, was caused by economic events that kind of pointed towards more inflation to be had. And right now, can you tell any crypto to buy to book a quick profit? No, it's just it's right now in these unstable market circumstances, it's hard. All right, it's I cannot just tell you a crypto, buy this and you'll get big profits. If I could guarantee that, I would be stinking rich, of course. That's just and I haven't traded for a while. I mean, we could take a look at some interesting opportunities right now of some coins. Let's see. Maybe for Filecoin, 6.7 is a strong resistance. Gala 4 cents is strong. 4.2 is perhaps even better to take. Yeah, well, we're still struggling with 25,250. Yeah, OP is pretty strong. OP looks, but there's major resistance around 2.85. If any of you want to see any crypto going on right now and want my opinion on that, let me know. Then we'll just continue the stream a little bit longer. It's a short stream right now. We've been live for, what is it, 14 minutes, something like that. So let me know if you want anything to see. OP is doing good. Yeah. Oh, Fetch is interesting. It's nearing this major resistance around 40 cents. I think, to be honest, we're going to be able to break above 40 cents. If this is all really going to stay, this bullish momentum in the market, which does seem like the most likely scenario, even though Bitcoin is dropping a little bit right now, as you can see. But it seems that Fed at some point, there's just so much support. Like 37 cents is a major support, 36.5 is a major support. And that mixed up with the bullish fundamentals in the market makes me believe that at some point we'll be able to break above 40 cents and continue going up to probably at least 44, 45. That seems like the most likely scenario now, but it does depend on what Bitcoin does. I mean, Bitcoin is still pretty unstable. GRT, same thing. GRT and FET are very correlated. You can also see like FET and GRT are both at a resistance level right now. I'd say, especially for GRT, there's this massive support right now between 14 and 13.8 cents. I would say, but it depends on if Bitcoin stays stable, if Bitcoin stays above 24,000, then I think GRT at some point is also able to break above 14.7 and continue up towards 16 cents again. It seems like the most likely scenario on the short term. Yeah, the winner of the giveaway has already been announced. I already sent him an email. I have not received anything back yet, it seems like. So if you participated in the email, check out, I sent you, it's actually you. Sardar, it's actually you. I sent you an email. Oh, congratulations. Yeah, I sent you an email like, what is it? Like 4 days ago that you have won. Maybe it's in your trash mail, but it's really there. So check that out. Give me your wallet address and I'll send you $100. That's a coincidence. Let's see, render as stacks. Render is interesting. Render has been interesting for a while. I mean, the same right now, the market after fundamental events like this, the market is just very correlated. My assumption right now is that Bitcoin will remain bullish, at least for the next week. And that's also why I think render right now, it's struggling with 1.35, 1.32. I think it's strong enough. I think the bullish momentum in the market is strong enough to break above that. And once we've broken above that, there's a little bit of resistance above us, but not a lot until 1.55. So it's the same, basically, I think. But it could be true that my assumption is wrong. If Bitcoin right now, for some reason, crashes all the way down, then it's not going to happen, right? So it's a game of probabilities, I think. But all right, let's see. Render as stacks. Stacks is quite interesting, to be honest, right now. Let's see. Just looking at the Telegram as well. Let's see. Announce winner. Sardar, I just are you listening to the? Are you listening to what I'm saying? You won it. I sent you an email. Oh well. All right. What can I see? LDO, QNT. But I haven't even done stacks. For stacks, the stacks has a lot of resistance around 90 cents. So I think we're going up to 90 cents at the very least, but I'm not sure if we can break above that. Yeah, stacks is probably going to find resistance at 90 cents. And if we can then hold 85 cents as a support for like 1 or 2 touches, then we can actually rally up higher towards $1 again. But if we cannot hold 85 cents after breaking above that, oh, that's a fib, then we're probably going to drop down all the way to 75 and 73 again. Let's see, LDO was, yeah, you won, man. Check out your email. I sent you an email like 4 days ago. If you send me, just send me your wallet and the network which you wanted to, right? All right. I have to do some analysis. Someone asked for LDO. Let's check out LDO. I haven't analyzed LDO for a while though, so my analysis is a little bit outdated, I think. Yeah, this doesn't even have a chart. This does have a chart. Yeah, it's very, very outdated. Let's see. For LDO right now is at a resistance right here, as you can see, around 2.8, 2.75. But it seems like, if we check this out real quick, I mean, with LDO, there's obviously also still fundamentals going on with the whole Ethereum Shanghai upgrade. Yeah, LTO had a quite significant breakout above the 0.618 fib, so it seems likely that we will be able to rally up higher. For LTO as well, I just expect bullish momentum in the markets, guys, to be honest. So with LDO, I think we'll at least get up to like $3 and 3.1. From there, we'll see again. $3 for LDO is a very strong resistance level. So that's definitely nothing to... QNT, yeah, how's Ethereum doing? I want to check out what Ethereum is doing. That's a good question. Let's see, can I check it here? Yeah, Ethereum is breaking out as well, but Ethereum is actually not at new highs. Ethereum is still at around, Ethereum is trying to break above 1680, but we found resistance at our previous top at around 1720. So I do think that Ethereum can get higher towards 1760, but I'm not too sure about Ethereum. Ethereum sometimes after these inflation rates is a little bit less bullish, to be honest. But yeah, it's difficult. I think that if Bitcoin is able to get towards 26,000, then why wouldn't Ethereum go up to 1760? I don't know. Quant was also requested. Let's take a quick look at Quant. It's right here. No, I don't think Quant can breach $200 soon. That's just so far away. Like with the rally we had in January, we reached 164. That's really the maximum for now, I think. I think Quant actually has a little bit of a hard time right now. Because it will probably go up to this level right here around 133, but from there probably we'll find already resistance. There's quite a strong trend line, but apart from that, it's also a major fib. It's a 0.5 of the entire move up. If you zoom out to the daily, you can also see that's a very strong resistance level. So Quant is probably going to be bullish, but not that much. Yeah, liquidity, I already made a video on that this morning. It's still the same, my opinion. I said that if we can actually hold this or break above 3.25, we'll continue up to 3.7, 3.75. Hold the level at $3 or 2.85 even. So it looks like we're going up to 3.7, 3.75. You haven't, Sardar, check out your spam, because I did send you an email. I'll send you another one, but I did send an email to your yeah, I'm obviously not going to call out that email right now. Next giveaway, probably at the end of March or beginning of April, something like that. Injective, yes, I do have a chance. Injective has been doing a lot of things. Injective, I looked at it this morning, and it's a little bit tough, I think, because as you can see, we are at a major resistance level between 4.4 and 4.5, and I think, to be honest, that the bullish momentum we saw in the last couple of days is perhaps has been a little bit too much. So I'm actually not sure. Can we? Maybe I can use some different fib levels to get a little bit more clarity. So something like this, perhaps. Yeah, I think for Injective, even though there's a lot of bullish momentum, I think we'll get up to 4.5, 4.6 again. But from there, I do think we'll retrace all the way back down to $4 and 4.1. And then if we can actually hold that, then that means that there's still a lot of bullish momentum. Then we can perhaps get up to $5. But for now, it's just, I would say it's just too strong of a resistance between like 4.4 and 4.6. I'd say it's too strong, but Injective is a great project. Perhaps it can surprise us. Yeah, Bitcoin is moving to 26,000, by the way, almost. Blur, I just checked Blur out this. I just checked Blur out this morning in a video. Have you not checked out my video? I'm almost going quitting live. Blur is still struggling. Blur really needs to break above 75 cents, otherwise it's still bearish. I think we can get there, but breaking above that, I'm not too sure. Render I already did, Abram, but I'll give you a quick rundown of what I think. Render probably will break above 1.35. That's our main resistance, and then continue up to 1.5, 1.55. That's what I think. But Solana. All right, we'll do Solana and then one more, because then I have a video coming out in about an hour, I think, on risk management in trading. So I would definitely recommend you to check that out as well. It's very, well, not interesting, but very, very important. Solana right now looks strong. So Solana is probably going up to this level right here, around 22.3, and then from there find resistance, because it has the 618 fib of the entire move down. It's a very strong fib level altogether, and doesn't really have any other confluences, but it's a strong key level. It's a risky one though. I would not trade it, but it's probably what's going to happen. And then eventually, if the market stays bullish, we'll just do something like this and get back up towards 24. But we'll have to wait. I mean, Solana is in a little bit of a weird spot right now, I'd say. Is Bitcoin going to drop? Probably not. Well, we're probably going to drop. We're probably going to find some resistance at 26,000. But I do think that will remain. I do think that. Sorry, just watching the chat. I do think we'll remain bullish, to be honest, right now. It depends obviously on the developments of the it depends on the developments of the crypto markets and the economic markets. Like right now, what's probably going to happen, just to end with a fundamental oversight, is the inflation rate went as expected. Now the retail sales will probably also be as expected, or even a little bit lower than expected. Jobless claims were already higher than expected, which is good for inflation. So this is probably going to continue being higher than expected, which will probably lead to, and this is all in probabilities. I mean, I don't know. I know quite a bit of economy and economic things and stuff. I've studied it, but you can never know this for sure. But I think that overall, in next week, Wednesday, I think the interest rate decision and the press conference afterwards will be quite bullish for crypto. So can we get up to 30,000? That's the big question now. I think the answer is no, not quickly. I mean, 30,000 is still far away, all right? It's, come on, let's, you all know me as being realistic. I'm not going to tell you we can easily reach 30,000 now. We still have 27,000, 28,000 as major resistance. So yeah, it's, but I'll monitor it closely. You'll hear updates on it all over my channel, of course. Sardar, yes, give me your, yes, just mail me your wallet address and I'll send you the, but you have to say what network it is, of course. Okay, one last. Ajax, a beautiful crypto to trade. Ajax is already trying to break out above its 618 fib. It probably is going to be able to after finding support at the 50 EMA. So for Ajax, I think we'll just break above that level around 41, 40 cents and continue up towards 44 and 46 or 45, 46. And then from there, kind of get back into this consolidation area, perhaps. It depends. I mean, Ajax, of course, could also rally a little bit more with ChatGPT 4 coming out very soon. But I'll update that, of course, in my videos. But everyone, I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for listening. I want to thank you for being here. But I'm going to work again. I'm going to make that risk management video. I think it's very important. Also important if you join the Signal group. If you want to join the Signal group, make sure to check out, make sure to join Telegram or Discord, and there you can see instructions on how to join. I'll quickly drop the link of the Telegram group. There you can join that. But for now, if you have any questions, you can ask me in the Telegram group as well. Just a normal one, just a normal server. I hope to see you all there. But for now, this is my inflation rate live stream. As I said, there's a risk management video, which is very important in crypto trading, coming out in about an hour, I think. And I'll probably also make a new market update later today. But until then, take care, be careful in these markets, and have a great day.